Toto is a skilled hero with unmatched talent, but there's just one issue. He's painfully shy and can't bring himself to talk to anyone. So, when 3 stunning women suddenly join his party, his dull life gets an unexpected splash of color. However, he's clueless that all 3 of them are secretly planning to kill him. How will Toto make it out alive? Let's see how it all began. One day, the Demon King senses a strange and intense danger closing in. Concerned, he calls upon his only daughter, Sile, and tasks her with eliminating one of the many heroes threatening his rule. Among them, one hero stands out. The Demon King shows her his file, and Sile confidently agrees to take care of him. Though she agrees to the mission, she's secretly thrilled about the chance to explore the world outside and daydreams about all the sights she'll see, and especially the food she'll try. Elsewhere, hidden in a dark alley untouched by sunlight, an assassin named Anemone receives a job from an underground group. Her target? The same hero. But there's a twist, she must disguise herself as a priestess for the mission. At first, Anemone turns it down. But when the pay is doubled, she changes her mind and throws on the robes. Not far away, Goa, a twisted woman who enjoys tormenting strong men and turning them into her loyal pets, is feeling uninspired lately. None of her recent catches have met her standards. But one of her underlings tells her about a man who might just be the perfect new toy. That man is, once again, the very same hero. Meanwhile, that hero, Toto, walks up to 3 beginner adventurers, his powerful presence radiating as he offers to join their party. They gasp in awe, recognizing him immediately, and start fangirling, asking for his autograph. Or so he imagines. In truth, none of that actually happens. Toto is far too intimidating, and no one dares approach him. Every time he tries to speak to someone, they flee, terrified of his overwhelming aura. Frustrated, he assumes he'll be stuck taking on another quest by himself. But today takes an unexpected turn when 3 attractive women approach him out of nowhere, asking to join his team. Unbeknownst to him, they're all assassins sent to take him down, each arriving by coincidence and unaware of each other's mission. Before they can warn each other to back off, other adventurers rush in and caution them not to get involved with someone as dangerous as Toto. Goa steps forward first, declaring she's already his and clings to him tightly. Toto's mind shuts down on the spot. Did he just die? The girls freeze. But the bystanders casually explain that Toto always faints when touched by women, his shyness is that extreme. Goa and Anemone find the situation amusing, but it's Sile who makes the first move. Using her dark magic, Sile seizes control of the unconscious Toto and flies off to isolate him where no one can interfere. But Goa and Anemone chase her down from the ground, keeping pace with ease. They're actually relieved that Sile took Toto away from the town, giving them room to fight at full strength. Anemone, with her unique power to summon firearms, calls forth a grenade launcher and fires several explosive rounds at Sile. Still, Sile manages to block the attacks, shielding herself and Toto with a protective spell. Descending to confront Anemone directly, Sile discreetly activates a summoning circle. But just as the battle is about to begin, Goa jumps in, preparing a secret potion she believes will shift the fight in her favor. Sile then questions Anemone's true motives, and after some back and forth, they both realize they're targeting the same person. Goa interrupts, suggesting they talk instead of fight and proposes a brief truce. Anemone and Sile both agree and deactivate their magic, exactly what Goa was waiting for. The perfume from her concoction paralyzes them both. Struggling to speak, Sile warns Goa that disrupting the summoning circle was a terrible move, it's now gone haywire. Suddenly, a monstrous spider dragon emerges from the unstable circle, threatening to destroy everything in sight. Goa tries to run, but Sile and Anemone stop her, demanding the antidote before letting her escape. Just as all seems lost, Toto springs back into action and demolishes the dragon with a single, effortless punch. His insane strength leaves all 3 girls stunned. But when he turns around with a blank expression, the awe quickly fades. The trio rushes over and hugs Toto, grateful for his help, completely forgetting that physical affection causes him to pass out. He faints once more. Sile then suggests sparing him for today since she's drained of magic, and admits she finds him oddly appealing. Anemone and Goa agree, grateful for being saved, and decide to postpone their mission. Instead, they casually plan to return to town for lunch. Although they're playing nice, all 3 still secretly consider each other enemies. Meanwhile, Toto wakes up again, just in time to enjoy Sile's favorite dessert with them. Goa figures it's the perfect moment for introductions. Sile goes first, saying she dreams of becoming a maid. Anemone follows, claiming she's a priest traveling to help those in need. Goa introduces herself as a dancer who's just here to enjoy the moment. After all the girls finish their intros, Toto wonders what he should say. In his head, he imagines delivering a bold line, something like being on a mission to defeat the demon lord and vowing to protect all 3 girls. But the words just won't come out. His lips refuse to move, almost like he's frozen in place. Goa, amused, gives him a playful hug, which short-circuits his brain all over again. With Toto knocked out again, the 3 assassins decide to properly reintroduce themselves, this time, honestly. Sile shares that she's been tasked by her father, the demon lord himself, to go after Toto. Anemone admits she was simply assigned to eliminate him next. Goa, grinning, confesses that she dreams of turning Toto into one of her favorite torture toys. Anemone, however, says she's lost interest and walks off, claiming she'll withdraw from the assignment. But the truth is, she has other plans. So, she slips away from the others, determined to take Toto out solo. A small smirk forms as she imagines basking in all the credit. She dashes up to a rooftop, hoping to spot him. Pulling out her gun, she scans the city, but there's no sign of him. Instead, her attention is caught by something else. Down below, 2 slave traders are trying to sell a girl. One thing Anemone can't stand is slavery. She jumps down, lobs a grenade to distract the traders, and quickly snatches the girl to safety. Out front, she hands the girl some cash and tells her to run. She knows the scumbag behind the trade is coming. As she turns around, she's already bracing for a fight. The trader thinks he's tough, until Anemone lands a heavy blow that makes him rethink everything. He never expected to run into someone like her. But after clashing with her for a minute, he realizes who he's facing, Anemone. A top-tier assassin with a taste for money and alcohol, and a burning hatred for slavers. The fight intensifies when the monster starts to regenerate. Just as things look like they might drag on, Toto suddenly arrives and ends it with one clean hit. Anemone is stunned. She asks how he even showed up like that, and he reminds her of what he said earlier, he'd do whatever it takes to protect them. She didn't think he meant it that seriously. Not wanting to dwell on it, she blows him a kiss just to knock him out again. As he drops, the other 2 girls appear, chuckling at the situation. They tease Anemone, asking why she didn't finish off the monster herself. Anemone explains that if she had killed him right in front of the girl, and the girl saw a severed head fly past her, it could have scarred her for life. She talks about how the world is chaotic and full of madness, and all she really wants is to make money and improve it in her own way. That's why she's determined to be the one who takes down Toto and claims the reward. She lunges forward to stab him while he's standing still, but her knife snaps just before it hits him. Acting like she's simply exhausted, she tries to walk away, but the others laugh at her attempt. Sile then suggests that since they're all after the same goal, they might as well stay at the same hotel. Once they arrive, they realize Goa only reserved a single room. Anemone doesn't care for the drama of sharing a bed with Toto, so she steps out. Sile isn't bothered either and also decides to leave the room. Before heading out, Goa jokes that she might just kill everyone and vanish before dawn. But Sile remains unbothered, confident that if anyone here can take Toto down, it's her. As she leaves, Goa puts her own plan into motion. Rather than kill Toto, her goal is to control him. She holds a syringe containing a serum that's supposed to place him under her command within 5 minutes. She injects him and then heads to the bathroom. Upon returning, she finds him still unconscious. She doubts the serum failed, so she believes everything is still under control. Seeing no reaction, she undresses and begins dancing in front of him to provoke a response. When that doesn't work, she sits on the bed and crosses her legs. Calling him a dog, she orders him to lick her leg. As if her plan is working, Toto starts moving toward her. But instead of obeying, he suddenly pins her down on the bed. She's caught off guard, unsure if the serum is actually active. Yet what he's doing oddly excites her. Whether it's the serum or not, she finds herself enjoying it. When Toto regains consciousness and sees her unclothed, he panics and faints again. Just then, the other 2 girls walk in and burst into laughter. Anemone says Sile is just a kid who wouldn't understand what just happened, but Sile argues otherwise. Goa, slightly embarrassed, wonders if they're not intimidated by her actions, but once again, they just laugh it off. Anemone makes it clear that if Goa tries anything suspicious, she'll deal with her personally. Meanwhile, Sile still holds the belief that only she has what it takes to defeat Toto, so she doesn't see the others as real threats. Anemone isn't one to take disrespect lightly, especially from a child, and their argument quickly escalates until they're both ready to draw weapons. Goa tries to diffuse the tension, pleading with them not to disturb Toto with their commotion. Sile proposes settling things more maturely. She rummages through her belongings and pulls out snacks and a few games. Anemone scoffs at her for always bringing that sort of thing, but Sile admits she never had the chance to enjoy moments with friends before, and this means a lot to her. Realizing she may have revealed too much, Sile backtracks, saying it's not a big deal. Anemone acts uninterested, waiting for someone to persuade her to join. But once it looks like she'll be excluded, she awkwardly invites herself to the game, and the others welcome her. Later, Toto regains consciousness and questions what's happening, thinking it's just a dream. After all, there's no way 3 stunning women would want to be on his team. But when he looks beside him and sees them all resting, he passes out again. Thanks for watching. If you like this anime recap, then please like, share and subscribe for the next part.